Hello there everyone and welcome back to more Chaos Gate. We have progressed quite heavily, it feels like, with the majority of the campaign, the story end of things, and now we have unlocked our potentially final ritual to go in and save Lord Drago from a possible ambush. And I'm going to assume that will straight up end the campaign and the threat of the blooms once and for all. Which means we still got some work ahead of us there, since we have to wait, what, about 26 days? It doesn't even want to tell me when my next Grandmaster report's even going to be, which I'm assuming, I remember seeing it in the armory, I think. It just doesn't want to show there. Yeah, 30 days. Although, unfortunately, that means I'm not going to see what exactly happens if I can complete this objective of complete all the glorious deeds. Try as I wish. But with that said, we still have some dialogue to go through, or more story dialogues.
You have the heart of a purifier, Commander.
Sure.
We shall soon see.
Oh, we're going to in a moment. But how should our brothers prepare for entering the warp?
Their faith ever remains their aegis, Commander.
They have all accepted that they will not return. But if they remain pure and diligent, their souls will be saved. Well, that's not all grim. Grim dark, as all Warhammer things is, I suppose. The Liber Demonica upon your breast glows, huh? I sadly cannot see it, alas.
It will be the spark I use to kill the beast and send its flaming essence back into the realm of chaos.
Sounds like a plan. I have not heard of the Liber Demonica being used in such a way before.
It is an emblem of our faith, and in the hands of a Grey Knight, faith is a stronger weapon than any mortal blade.
You should know all 666 words, and if you don't, I suggest you spend some time reacquainting yourself. Very specific number, of course, with the 666. I wonder if that's deliberate. I'm sure there's lore justification for it.
However I can best serve.
What stays the Inquisitor in?
She is far from the pure-minded exemplar that first boarded the edict.
But then, all mortals are flawed, and even some transhumans outside our chapter have succumbed to their own frailties. The Inquisitor treads that path. I will not hesitate to enter should she threaten our mission, even if it brings back memories of Icania. Alright, so that is it there?
Let us ready ourselves for the trials to come.
Oh, it's going to be a big trial. What about Lynette?
You require a Vox exchange, Commander?
Anything to report?
The machine spirits are restless due to the Inquisitor's purgation ritual.
They despise what is happening on the Edict. We have power spikes and coil disruptions across several decks. Perhaps Nurgle's scrap code has infected some machine spirits as I originally feared. Regrettably, I will need to purge certain cogitators to remove the taint. But that is for my thralls to carry out. Concern yourself with your mission, Commander.
Continue, Commander.
So, Inquisitor's domination of the Demon Prince did not work as planned. Well, go figure.
Agreed. If only she had used the rituals I prescribed.
You know how to dominate a being as powerful as that demon, Dominus?
Not exactly. But my time aboard the Edict has made me privy to many banishments.
They all follow similar routine and rituals, which I have cataloged and distilled into an algorithm for maximum success. So, the tech priest of all people is saying that the psychically attuned one could have done better. Oh, what else is dialogue? Oh,
If only continue, Commander.
Okay, that's
Messiah bless us with a favorable equation.
kind of odd there was more dialogue when there was none. But I have my squad all set up there. We are ready to go. Sadly, not really very many, useful gear to acquire perhaps. Maybe the servo skull might be useful for my apothecary, we will see. But otherwise, without doubt, let's kill things with melee weapons. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Especially with the crew I have kitted out. We got, of course, Estrios with his tier 2 storm shield. I would love to come up with some justification I can have for him to switch over to the Guardian of Mankind, but alas, it seems a little lackluster in comparison. Just slightly. since I don't think I need willpower as much. The max health might be the reason, but I do downgrade on resistances, and with Gararian also in this mission, giving Estrios 100% resistance is probably necessary, or at least going to be incredibly useful. Whereas this would bring it down to, yeah, 65% I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm going to assume that brings it 65. 95% isn't really terrible. Let me just equip it and see. Yeah, that would bring it up to 65. There is a mild justification, I guess, especially since I have the Poxy for it. But I like 100% chance. Who could say no to a guaranteed immunity to all afflictions while that is running? And also, I did upgrade a bunch of equipment as well. What exactly did I upgrade? I believe, yes, I switched over Ritvane to the Fate Shield, and as a result, he's benefiting from the extra willpower, the extra focus, which is going to synergize very nicely if I can somehow get him another level up in. And due to his new trait, Surgical Adept, now giving him a 90% chance of an extra action point. Cannot say no to that, especially with the armor shredding he can bring, even if it might not be necessary. And Gararian is good old Gararian. We did switch him to proper armor this time, the Mantle of the Elect, which is fully upgraded, increasing the focus, 2 points to force strike damage, and 4 points of armor. He is pretty well kitted out there in this case. And does he? No, he doesn't get extra willpower, but he doesn't get extra willpower, but he does have the extra focus for, well, if I'm lucky enough to get a critical hit with Ruthless Precision, that would be kind of nice. But I don't ever expect Snapfire from his Stormbolter to ever kick in, since, interestingly enough, the Stormbolters that have those kind of traits for increasing critical hit damage, or even the auto here we're seeing, don't really have any critical hits of their own. A little counterintuitive, but really only works best with a Purgator, from what I'm seeing so far. And finally, we replaced Storm for Rao for this mission, since Storm doesn't really need to be here, unless I just want to demolish everything, which is kind of still a possible strategy, I won't lie. But the one thing I'm really excited about is we finally found a potential weapon, or at least Stormbolter, to use for our interceptors now. Although this would do a lot better on Storm, because the 20% willpower or the focus will basically make this a 50-50 chance he just reloads his weapon. In this case, we have a 1 in 4 chance, so not going to be very effective, very prevalent. And actually, how many shots does this have? Only 3, which I think is actually a downgrade to everything else, is it? Nope, it looks like it's actually normal. I can live with that, especially if we can eventually get some reloads in. That would be nice for keeping Rao and even Storm effective and efficient. Otherwise, not much else to really say. I think we get to keep our stratagems, we just can't do anything else with the Prognosticar down. So, let's destroy everything, because that is kind of the foregone conclusion that's going to happen here. Only thing I need to be careful of is making sure all the knights I plan on sending into this mission all recover as they should. Or at least they're in full health, full recovery for the final mission to come, rather. That's my biggest concern right now. Making sure they are ready. I think without that we're going to have Ritvane, we're going to have Storm, we're going to have Estrios. Don't know quite yet who's going to be my 4th one. It may be Thule, for a little bit of range firepower, possibly.
The prognosticars foretell this cesspit will become a foothold for the Morbus if left unchecked.
Every last Bloomspawn will need to be hunted and destroyed to hold this foul rot at bay.
Sounds like a simple enough plan. Now, let's move forward. Ooh, excuse me there. Let's move forward. And actually, I do want to be careful moving Rao, because Rao has the most ridiculous movement after all. Don't want to get too carried away.
As you command. I sense them near.
Yep, so it's very likely we're going to activate them when we push on forward.
Unleash me.
Which then just begs the question, how close can I get before activating them?
On my way.
Yeah, you move forward there. Let's see, Estrios, you're up next. Try not to block a path for Rao. That would really suck if Rao doesn't get up there like I want.
At once.
So let me at least get 2 action points in. And then we'll move Estrios forward. He's taking a sweet time getting here though, Rao. And I worry that may have blocked the path. Yeah, it blocked the path.
My blade is yours. Yes, Commander.
Is there any way I can move forward? We're literally as close as we can get.
Yes, Commander.
Any closer is gonna cause problems.
Rao, I am here to serve.
Hmm.
Your command.
Will this work at all?
Will.
Did that even help?
At your service.
Okay. Estrios gets to move over barely. Now let's activate him.
With me, my brothers.
Silver dolls, shall we play together?
Yeesh. He sounds like an infant with the way he phrased that. But I am happy to play with him.
For the end, knight.
Okay. Okay, he has the retaliation strike. We gotta be cautious of that. And I can't get melee attacks in. What is he currently doing? He did something. But I don't see the retaliation. Takes no damage from autos. That is quite a potent ability, I won't lie. He was doing something. I don't know what exactly he was doing, though, if I'm completely honest. And 100% resistance. Keep that in mind. Speaking of which, I never did pay much attention to where those Bloomsparns are. Actually, let's see. Okay, Rao would probably need to go first. Although so tempting to buff up Rao too, I'm not gonna lie. So that way he can go there as well. Let's at least strike at you, because that's always fun, right? And he's the only one with the seat, so let's get the guaranteed critical hit in, just in case. Inflict weakness. Not that it matters, he's gonna be dead.
Another foul seed.
Their action point, beautiful.
Standing ready.
I want to believe that gives them the movement I want. So, get some warp speed in there, Estrios, so you can charge in like a mad paladin. Ready to purge anything gets in your way, please tell me. Okay, he gets 2 swings, beautiful. That's really all I could ask for. Don't need the Force Strike. Force Strike is not needed here. Let's see if we're lucky enough with a critical hit, though. Ooh, beautiful. Doesn't really matter what I do to him, he's pretty much dead now. Now,
Standing ready.
sadly Gararian cannot do much here, but he can shoot. And with support fire, that's actually notable.
Brothers.
That's pretty significant.
What is your will?
Yeah, let's at least get Riftfane to kill, honestly. Because Riftfane, again, needs the experience, and I'm assuming this is the best way for him to get said experience.
Foe down. I am here to serve.
Not very ideal, but how do I want to take advantage of this? Because Gararian's going to be hanging back a bit. I could upgrade. Yeah, use the invocation of focus, which should be guaranteed due to his willpower. Just a question, who dares to go in there? Because sadly, it looks like only one of us are going to get to hit. And he does retaliate, which I'm not really fond of. Oh, I actually can get behind him. Although it doesn't really mean much, I guess. I'm robbing myself 2 attacks if I do that.
What is your will?
Although, how about we just straight up kill him and that's not really an issue? That sounds like a better idea. Yeah, drain me, that's fine. The shields took the damage. Now, let's make your life miserable, shall we? There goes your arm. Oh, Estrios is just gonna kill him right now, isn't he? Who am I to say no to such a zealous fellow?
We have purified this place. What is your will?
Now we have a sea right there. Let's get as close as we can to it. Unfortunately, it means Gararian.
Hide from our warp site.
Gararian's going to be lagging behind, but he is currently buffing, so it's still worth the effort.
Advancing.
Oh, I did not consider the window might reveal me. Gotta be cautious of that.
I am here to serve.
Alright, so Rao, you go here. We'll see where Estrios can go, because I definitely want him moving forward. And are they on the low ground? It's possible they're not actually going to see me if I break through the wall.
Yes, Commander.
And I gotta be mindful Estrios also doesn't have any armor right now, because the turn did not roll over. Well, without doubt, I'm going to activate due to the Bloom Seed. Who would be better to go in there? Because Rao could just teleport for crying out loud if I'm lucky enough, if we're unfortunate enough to activate them. Yeah, I want to go down here because going through the window means I activate him sooner, wouldn't it? That's my line of thinking here. Knock knock. I actually could have just stayed above the stairs and I wouldn't have activated them. So you're gonna spawn right close, that's fine. Everything will hopefully be dead before then. Just comes down to whether I want to teleport in with Rao or not.
Enemy sighted.
Your command.
Because the plan, of course, is to melee everything. How's the best way to go about murdering them in the process? Yeah, I definitely want to go here because of the support fire would be impactful. And warp speed means little here unless I want... Well, actually I would get an action point, so... Who am I kidding? This is worth it. Especially if I open up with the hammer hands too. Nope. Oh, it's because the turn still is roll. Again, like I've been saying before with Estrios, the turn hasn't quite rolled over yet. Yeah, teleporting is not really needed. It's just a question how I want to go about murdering things. So let's go and murder you. At least crit you. That should give me extra willpower since I get 2 charges of that. Get your seeds as a bonus, even though it's not really needed, I think, at this point of the campaign.
This
And
is coming with me.
An extra action point. Yeah, 5 points. That would be enough for one more hit to kill of some kind. Now, who could do 8 points of damage?
What is your will?
Support fire be the best way I can think of.
My blade is yours.
But Rao could kill it. Is that the best
Your orders?
option? And apparently my stratagems are not available at all with the prognosticar down. That is good to note. So I will take a little bit of
Your orders.
lasting damage here, it seems.
With Vayne.
Since I can't kill everything, despite how efficiently we're going to be at killing everything. Yeah, and since we're about to get a warp surge anyway,
Your command.
I think the smart choice would be just support fires. That way I can
Command.
hit this one. Yeah, I can hit the other one, hopefully kill its melee weapon for Estrios to go in and finish him off. Not the most ideal, but it works. It will work.
Who's next, brothers? I am here to serve.
Yeah, and I should get this willpower back easily enough from what I understand. No critical hit, though. Can we get the critical hit? That would be nice. Sadly, no. I get 2 attacks there, 2 attacks on you. And if I'm lucky enough to get a critical hit, you just basically die. So why not guarantee it, shall we?
I am with you.
Goodbye.
It is
Yeah.
finished.
Now how is that for power when we literally one-shot a Plague Marine? Although, you do need to shield yourself so you can avoid some of this permanent damage that might be coming your way. I think that's worth doing. Mitigate that some. Oh, what the hell just happened there?
Blessed are our arms.
I don't know what exactly Estrios just did. Rao's gonna take a lot of damage, isn't he? Thankfully, Pari helps a lot here. And he has 2 charges of it.
More of the plague go.
They're outside.
Your pestilence.
They jumped on the wrong side of that portal. The poor guys. By the time they get here, the battle's gonna be long over and the Grey Knights probably moved on to the other Bloom spawn. But I might indulge them. Oh. All enemies get crit vulnerability. So, does that... I'm wondering if that's exclusively melee only. Or would their range attacks have a chance to critically hit me? Yeah, it just says crit vulnerability. Huh. Oh, just a moment there. For some reason my audio just died on me. That was weird. I don't know what happened there, and I think my stream also hiccuped a bit, so I apologize. Alright. So, again, I have... Oh, it looks like I hit the Bloom spawn itself. I just don't know
What is your
why
will?
exactly. Am I lucky enough to get a critical hit after 3 attempts? Somehow he survived. Not the most efficient use of Rao's turns, sadly. But I do want to try and get that critical hit regardless. Yep, no seeds.
Oh, the hammer.
Yes, Commander. Your orders?
Very inefficient use of his turn, sadly. Wow, how much damage is that force strike doing? Good lord. 4 extra damage to the force strike.
Blessed are our arms.
That is a little absurd, but sadly, a little unnecessary at the same time, I guess.
I am the Emperor's fury.
Now, I would like to critically hit you and finish you off. Come on, 45% chance. After 4 swings, you should get eventually a critical hit, right?
Oh!
Still no critical hit, and that sadly left him a bit exposed too.
Your orders?
But we do have support fire.
We strive.
Although, I could just straight kill this thing for Ritfang gaining experience.
Purge complete.
But, let's shoot this down. Now, is there a way I can protect
Blessed
Rao?
ammunition depleted.
Okay, he didn't reload his ammo. Wondering if... Actually, I'm curious, what kind of crit damage do their attacks even do? Because that's crit vulnerability, but I don't see a chance to even critically hit. If I'm completely honest. Will it say if they have a chance to critically hit? And apparently, yeah, these guys have a ridiculous amount of crit vulnerability to them as well. Interestingly. Yeah, it does not say anything about critical hit chance, so... Does that mean I don't have to worry about him? Especially since he's only got a spray, he's not a threat. Maybe that boon's kind of pointless. And what's your crit vulnerability? Minus 40, so that should basically be a 95% chance of a critical hit then? I think. Either way, he's gonna die. Yeah, assuming that's accurate, that's a 95% chance to critically hit. Unless there's something I'm missing with the crit vulnerability. Unfortunate that did not work. Try it again.
Moving now.
That's 2 attempts, so clearly it can't be 95. Don't quite understand. Well, crit vulnerability increases the chance to critically hit, to be fair, but still, I don't see anything that suggests they do more damage when they critically hit.
Fire!
Oh, here he comes, right or not. In the perfect spot to just give them a bit of hell.
Right here.
Oh, I can't shoot that apparently. So where on earth can I go to shoot it? Unless I want to melee it. Which doesn't seem like a good option since it burns its entire turn. Actually, can you go up here and shoot it? You could see them, so I want to assume you can shoot the generator. It's telling me it's not gonna hit Rao, but I don't know if I trust that.
My blade is yours.
Where is the other... Where's the Plague Marine? Oh, he's right there. I think I want Rao to just go deal with him then.
Row.
And if he has any action points left... And he doesn't even need a teleport, that's fine. He does not need to teleport, so how about Yeah, because I didn't reload the ammo, so there's no point having them around for support fire. Do I hammer hands this or not? I shouldn't need to. He's due for a critical hit eventually. I should have force strike though, with that said, due to the high chance of that regenerating. Alright, there's the critical hit finally. Will give me an action point. No action point, sadly. That'll deal 8 damage, it'll hurt him a lot, destroy their cover, and it's just fun to watch. And for all I know, it may have made that easy for Estrios to get up there.
I am here to serve.
I did knock him out of reach. And your dang parry is gonna be a pain.
What is your will?
Yeah, you could straight up kill him. What can Estrios do? Oh, he doesn't have warp speed, so that's probably what I want to do.
On my way.
We have 2 action points left. So I am running a bit of a gamble. Yeah, I'll have to warp speed first, I think. Just to see if I get the action point back or not. No, I did not. What is my options then? Okay, yeah, because I don't have any ability to kind of increase the odds of killing him. And of course he always has the chance of parrying. I should melee him anyway, because apparently I still have an action point to burn. 50% chance to ignore it, sadly. Well, that works. He still could parry, is the only problem.
The enemy is wounded.
Let's see, you are wedged in a corner. I like it when you're wedged in the corner still, so... This is my last 2 willpower, let's keep that in mind, since I'm burning through a lot of it.
It will be done.
And let's just... deny your weapon, shall we? Even though it may not... Actually, let's disable the range, because I should be... Yeah, it caused disrupted, but I should have enough armor to take the hit.
My focus fails.
Even better. Even better. Still, it's a question on...
With Vayne.
I want to deal with you, but again, it's a 50-50 chance that he parries still, and I don't like that. Now I'm left with an odd choice. Because he's gonna freely swipe at Riftvein, isn't he? It does 6 damage. And you drain 1, but apparently you do no damage? Interesting. Oh, there it is. Deals 7 damage. Alright, so this is the bigger threat. Disrupt is not as bad, but let's see if I regret that choice. Oh, that's good.
Beneath me.
Sorry, buddy.
My God, protect me!
I kind of forgot he was still alive, if I'm completely honest. I'm so used to getting my critical hits and just immediately murdering them. Alright, Plague Bears, that'll be easy enough to deal with. Gararian could basically take out 3 of them, I think.
Yes, Commander.
I very much... they both need experience.
Commander.
And you have a good chance of just straight killing them. He's alive. And we do have this. Do want to deal with those seeds, but I think. Oh, I should have gone for a second one. I might have had the movement for that, and it would have been a little more convenient. Yep, and I'll have one more action point for this. Good, so these three are dealt with. We'll get the seeds in a moment.
Unleash me.
And is there one more out here? Okay, there is. Now we just need to actually kill you, which is hard enough to do, it seems.
Face me.
You are being very stubborn to kill.
My fury.
Actually, let me move over here. Might make it a little easier.
Who's next, brothers?
Sadly, that's not enough, but it's not a huge threat at the same time.
What is your will?
Especially since I think this just ends the combat anyway. Once I kill him.
Down.
I think. One more time.
Foe down.
Okay, it did.
We strive.
Which is okay. Since this one little spawn, whatever it is even going to be able to do anything to us. It shouldn't anyway. Yep, you're an easy enough threat. Nurgle gives him plenty, but he's pretty much dead. Can we actually kill him? Quickly and efficiently, though. Because I need critical hits. I want critical hits. And my warp speed's also gone. Because of how much this has been dragging out.
Feel the bite of my sword.
Yeesh. Oh, wait, am I misunderstanding the buff? Oh, it reduces critical hits. Okay, for some reason... Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. I'm starting to piece it together. For some reason I thought it would increase the chance of them getting critical hits on me.
They will rot no more.
I probably should have moved everyone up.
Unleash me.
If I'm completely honest, but that's fine. Grab the seeds and move on forward. In all honesty, where do I need to go? Where's the outer bloom spawn? Just way over on the right. So there's impassable terrain, which sounds like a daunting task. But our Grey Knights will find a way.
Taking position.
But yeah, probably should have moved everyone up ahead of time. In preparation.
As ordered.
That would have helped cut down on the waiting a bit. But those pods are dealt with. We did burn a lot of our willpower though. And actually, Guerrerian, I can't turn off your traits. How's the best way to get over there? Because it is quite literally blocked by an impassable wall that I can't really see a path through. Okay, so I apologize for that. Seems like my local hard drive space filled up, so we could carry on unimpeded now. And I say that as we have this massive impassable terrain. I don't exactly know the best way to get there. If I'm completely honest. I might want to go back the way I just came. Only way I can really think of. Although this may have been a mistake since everyone again is lagging behind a bit. Even though we did just come through this way, we should be safe. It's just waiting on everyone else, though.
What is your will?
Which is going to be a bit of the problem.
Advancing.
It would be nice if I could move multiple knights at the same time. If I were completely honest.
As you will.
Otherwise, we're stuck having to wait for him. One little optimization, quality of life change that could be done. It looks like it burns through all my willpower too, alas.
Moving now.
So we don't have our refund on our willpower.
On the hunt.
Let's see, do we activate anything? Not quite.
With haste.
Rao's just going to do a little bit of scouting as we traverse this pathway, which is going to take a while. Alright, -1 max health, that's not a big deal. And that reduces max health by 1, which makes me wonder if that actually made me... makes me wonder if I actually lost any health at all because Rao already took damage. And hello, Black Templar. We are making preparations for our final mission. I'm assuming it's going to be the final mission. We just gotta pass the 24-day time wait. Or 26 days, I think, for the research. Unless I'm lucky enough to get a grimoire to speed that up further. Since I don't think I'm going to get any additional servitors anytime soon with the bloom spawns we have currently, or the missions we have.
It will be done.
And then otherwise it's just getting everyone leveled up, getting as much experience as possible, especially Riftvane, because Riftvane, our apothecary, has a really difficult time getting his experience in. Due to the fact it seems like we need actual kills to get most of our progress in for him. And Rao's just gonna wait for everyone else while scouting ahead. Because the bloom spawn's right here.
With me, my brothers.
Oh, probably won't need any luck there. Things have been going well, it's just my own carelessness and rushing things that
In the shadows.
has been causing issues, or at least causing most of my damage and recovery. Or causing me these...
Standing ready.
Yeah, causing the most issues, at least. Estrios is Sync is level 8 now. I would love to get him to level 9, as unlikely as that would be. Riftvane, I would love to get another level in to max out the, or at least get close to max out his potential
The hunt.
with his biomancy for buffing and support. And then we already got Storm kitted out. It's just a question of who's going to be my fourth for that mission.
Onward, brothers.
And we're just going to hang here for a turn while we wait for everyone else. Since sadly I don't have my... Okay. I don't exactly know how we activate them. Well...
Grandfather heeds my prayers. It is an enemy most worthy.
That is amusing. This mission is over as soon as I kill the bloom spawn. So the plan might be to go all out on it once I get a window to attack. That was odd.
Foul heresy approaches.
Yeah, what the hell is going on? It's like multiple turns just triggered at once.
Your command?
So what the hell just happened there? Well, we should be alright, but it might require me to fall back since I'm not confident I can kill both of them
Here.
right off the bat. So Rao, you retreat.
It will be done.
Which new season are you referring to, Black? Are you... You talk about a new video for a new season in November. So I don't know what season you're referring to. Because November might be a little bit late for a Blood Bowl season. Or you're referring to new season of content or something. Not entirely certain. Unless you mean Blood Bowl 3, if we're so lucky to get that.
The Aegis shield us.
But otherwise, let's get ourselves entrenched and ready. Because yeah, SGOs could quite literally just stand on the open and just tank the hits.
Moving now.
We just gotta get him buffed up and ready. Now, Gararian, you're gonna need some to move forward. How much? You will only get 2 health, which is enough to tank a lot of the hits that might come your way. So feel free to get aggressive.
I am his chosen shield.
And now, Riffane, you have full cover there, and we can hope that the enemies do not know how to utilize this. We know we have the Hellbrute up north, but its explosive weaponry should not be able to reach this far, right? Okay, I'm excited to see what happens there. Especially with Blood Bowl 3, a working computer, things should hopefully... Or a new working laptop anyway, not necessarily a new laptop, which I was kind of hoping to hype up, but it will make for a good commemoration for coming back, I guess. Ha! He lit himself on fire. Now, I'm honestly really worried that double turns are going to happen again, which is the impression I just am getting might have happened last turn. But yeah, we have the health. We can take the hits incredibly well. Riffane. Well, the Hellbrute's being useless. I am fine with that. We have plenty of willpower for warp speed. Is it even needed besides the critical hit chance? 2 points of movement's not going to be enough, maybe, unless I'm lucky enough to get up there. Although, at the same time, I have a friggin' 9% chance of extra action points, so let's do it.
This will steal your mind, brother.
Warp speed it is. It didn't give me the extra action point. Why is that? I should be getting up to really high chance there of that triggering. 90% chance that, well, the first time I was expected to trigger, it was, dang it, that still is not enough, damn it. We can at least take the hits and we'll deal with you in a single blow. Heck, we could deal with both of them in a single blow. So let's do that. I don't care. Aw, why did you do that? You were supposed to swing at him. Now swing it and kill him already. Thank you.
Destroyed, Commander.
There, extra action points, good. You knock him off the ledge. Goodbye. Now who's next to fall off the ledge? Because I definitely want to kill you.
Standing ready.
Row. You wouldn't have the movement there, but... And I do want to go after the champion, I'm not going to lie. But he's only got melee powers too. And sadly, no way I can engage him as I would like.
Praise the Emperor.
Actually, can you shoot him right now? Actually, you can, so that changes this dynamic a bit. Maybe not as much as I make it sound, if I'm honest. Since covering fire can be useful here.
With haste.
And Cybolt, well, you don't have the willpower to be fair.
shall elude my gaze.
And you could just straight up kill him with cyballs, right? No, you can't. Not until you get closer. How much damage do you do right now? That would be good to know. Because again, I want you to gain experience. So you get 2 experience, or 2 damage. And that would be 3, that would be enough.
As ordered.
Finish him off, please.
Purge. Yes, Commander.
Alright. So he doesn't ignore what I'm really wondering is if he ignores parry or not. I'm going to assume no, but he still does have that toxic blast. Which will be annoying. And I should just teleport to save an action point here. And maybe I might even psychic suppress. Is that a good idea? Oh wait, he has 100% resistance, doesn't he? I think he doesn't. Where? Let me find that. He does not have resistance, but so I'm going to assume I'm okay here. To try and suppress him. To at least deal with the AoE cloud he might project. It's not very often I get to use this ability. And now, we'll critically hit him. See if we can weaken him and debilitate him a bit. Oh, ooh, destroys Plague Shield, that's fine.
Another foul seed clear.
Parry. Thank you. I was wondering if he would ignore that. He seems like a character who might ignore parry. Stomp, 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 stomp. He doesn't know where I went. I'm surprised he even knew I was here. You are not a threat. I just want to attack the bloom spawn. But we could clear him out in all honesty too.
I am here to serve.
We are very much getting close to that point where we basically could kill him and call it a day. Yes, I'll happily take another hit here. I'm planning on you to dying, but I don't think I can stun you. Unless I get a critical hit. Ooh, wait. I have another way to guarantee it.
Yes, Commander.
This would be our first time using it. And for 3 willpower, I argue it's not really worth it. How? Yeah, for 1 friggin' turn. I would argue Iron Arm is not worth it.
Crush them with might beyond reason.
But let's see if we can make it work. I'm assuming that got nerfed is what I'm thinking. If I'm completely honest. It feels like that may have been a nerf because of the prevalence of stunned comboing. And actually, I don't want to shoot you. But if I critically hit him, he dies anyway. Alright, strike at him, execute, give everyone extra action points, and move on. Aw, poor Hellbrute. He's so angry. There's so much I would like to do here. But I gotta be cautious about taking actual damage here on unarmored knights. Yeah, I was really hoping for a critical hit there. So let's just force strike.
The war persists my will.
And I'm kind of hoping this actually protects Rao. Just using the bloom spawn as cover. Probably not, if I'm serious.
At your service.
Alright. Estros, just
I am the Imperium's
shield yourself for the hits that are about to come your way. Don't know where I could put Riffane. Because sadly that burns all his actions. And is it just me, or did I not get another action point? Which is really bad luck if it's working as the way it should be with that surge.
taking position.
Every time a buff fight's supposed to be a 9% chance of an extra action point, I thought. I thought anyway. Yeah, I think it's best just stay in cover. You'll get to strike at them later, Rao, don't worry.
On the hunt.
A little patience is all we need. Are you safe enough from the blast? Yeah, you're safe. But that's gonna hit you, is it?
Really a scratch.
Boom! Oh, and here I thought he was safe. Oh, Rao's about to take a big hit. So much for that strategy. Now it's time to return the favor. Okay, don't care about psychic abilities anyway, I'm just gonna murder you, I think. Do I have I do not have warp speed anymore, alas. Of course, using my demon hammer doesn't really help here, because it knocks him back, which might make it harder for Rao. And he's currently pinned too, so he lost an action point there. And sadly, one friggin' space away from actually hitting
Your orders?
the dang bloom spawn, although we still have covering fire. That might be very impactful here.
Moving out.
Yeah, this thing's gonna survive. Bit of an awkward situation.
Standing ready.
And I can get 2 melee attacks in. I just hate the idea of him just getting knocked back, though.
Row. Riffane.
So let's at least get one shot off.
I am his will.
Is that 5?
Foe wounded.
I don't want to go too crazy. Well, actually, because I want one of the melees to get critical hits, so it increases the likeliness of getting some action points.
I must rearm.
My blade is ever ready.
I am here to serve.
Oh yeah, I should have healed there, because that's a free action too with the servitor, but... Oh, you're just straight up gonna die. Is that honestly what I want? Because Estrius has the better critical hit chance, but can't guarantee the kill.
Here. bite of my sword. I'll
There's
turn
a-
the seed from this rot.
Okay, we got a critical hit, just no activation. And can't use the willpower because of the increased cost, but can we get a critical hit? Nope.
Blessed are our arms.
Vengeance.
Alright, get in there. Still no critical hit. Because that buff is gone now, right? Yeah, that buff is gone. It's just not working very well trying to hinder him. Oh, even my regular abilities cost willpower now. Interesting. That is something to note.
With haste. We bring death.
Alright, so it's likely Round might get knocked down here, since I didn't think to heal him. Estrios might take a little bit of hits too, if they go after him.
Try harder, whelp.
Okay, that's fine. That mitigated a lot of that damage there. Alright, now we can make you vulnerable, which is ideal. And maybe... affliction resistant. What is your resistance chance? Oh, 100% resistance. And I'm assuming it's the same for you, is it? Actually, it says you don't have resist. Oh, immune to all inflictions. Never mind.
What is your will?
Let's just shred your armor and see if Riftvein can get some experience off you. Not gonna get the critical hit. Well, there is a slim chance. Ah, dang it. He's gonna survive. He's one hit point off. Unless Gararian gets the critical hit. Nope.
Your command.
Yeah, this game messy. This is just getting needlessly messy at the moment of how this is playing out. But can I kill this thing and just end the mission off, since we're basically at that point now? Really damn close, I just need actual critical hits, dang it. The Holy Emperor is with us today, after the spectacle we just witnessed. No critical hit there? Actually, what is your crit vulnerability? Yeah, you have a 10% chance increased likeliness, so... This... Yeah, one of those two attacks should critically hit and make my life easier. Thank you. And now one more time, please.
Show. The source of this corruption has been cleansed.
I am the Emperor's fury.
Goes to show how much I need those stratagems. Never mind the critical hits, since that took a lot longer to kill than it should have. Never mind the awkward situation we were put in, where literally everything activated and the wall exploded. For some unknown reason. It will forever be a mystery. And Rao took a lot more damage than he probably should have, because I could have healed him. Since that is basically a free action, I was a little bamboozled by the fact I've been missing out on so many action points I could have gotten for Riftvein due to his new skill. But at the very least, we don't need Rao for the final mission. Move to a location and reveal enemies. Tempting. Up armor break, I like the potential there. It's been a while since we got a proper side cannon, and I don't know if Riftvein or Aldar would need it. Aldar's dead, actually, I think, because he was hopefully going to become a paladin, and that sadly did not pan out? Ooh, 6 damage, tier 2 halberd. That is impressive, but what else does it have going for it? Just small crit and small crit damage. Doesn't sound all that exciting, honestly. He's only lightly wounded. And Estrios, are you level 9 now? I think that means he's level 9. What on earth do we get you? I think it's demanded we get this as a precaution. Ability costs 1 less action point. I think that's what I'm going to do. The ability to transfer willpower. Unless I want more willpower. And maybe give him that second wind. Maybe. I don't feel convinced by his ability, I'm not gonna lie. Which is why I want to give him willpower instead. Is there any that give me more than 2? Because I sometimes seen, like this one here, plus 3 willpower. Is bleed really worth it? It might be for the final fight. I'll give it a chance. Mainly since I don't really see other alternatives. Since I don't think I want to warp charge smite, that's going to be more of a niche situation. Estrios is level 9. Rift Vein is getting relatively close to level 8, which I would like if we can pull it off. And Rao is wounded due to my own silliness, but he will make a full recovery regardless. And we have no servitors. And then we're going to find out what the heck happens when we have 5 seeds on one system. If I need to be concerned about that or not. And this next upcoming mission is going to be an interesting one. As I had a look at it, but the Glorious D requires me to do the mission with only 3 knights. Which means we're probably going all out here. Go on. I was not expecting a cutscene already.
The Inquisitor's strength yet holds. Brother Purifier, I require insight into the mission's next phase.
Vakir has begun a ritual of banishment. When it is at its apex, I will purge the demon, and the Inquisitor will attempt to maintain her psychic connection with its departing spirit. In theory, she may sense its trajectory past the veil. If we dare pursue that signal into the warp, we may find the garden and locate Drago before it's too late.
The odds of survival.
The odds are irrelevant, Dominus. Only in death does duty end.
Indeed. Now, what triggered that is what I'm honestly wondering. Sadly, we're not going to make this, but I'm curious what happens. 2 more blooms. You can tell they're worried when they're forcing us to be a bit overwhelmed with things going on. Oh, another cutscene? We're going all out.
Ektar, your alert has disrupted my essential meditations.
We have important tidings.
I can already sense Nurgle's corruption. There is something foul at work. There.
Curious. We have only just had word from Grandmaster Kai. The prognosticars on Titan have augured the advent of a dire omen in that very system. They spoke of a black edifice, a vortex of foul malevolence.
Preliminary estimation, Nocturith Crown.
The Eldari Avatar warned me of this. 5 charred gates in a putrid orchard. Then the Morbus will come.
The Xenos are not to be trusted.
The enemy of my enemy, Ektar. I detected no malefic intentions. We should not forget that the Plague God despoiled their home. Commander, let us be clear. If we do not investigate this threat, the consequences will be dire.
Okay, I'm wondering if this is actually a reaction to the 5
Bloom has
spawns.
spread to a critical stage of corruption. If we do not stop it now, it will advance the Morbus.
Now, how long will it take?
If we
Yeah,
fail 5 flowering missions, the Morbus will come, and this sector will be doomed.
okay, so this is our endgame state. Which sounds like it's a very difficult mission without a doubt. Win without mastercrafted ranged weapons? That should, in theory, sound simple, due to my preference for murdering things up close. And apparently the Inquisitor joins in, which seems counterintuitive to what exactly we're trying to do right now, but now I at least get to see what happens. Or I can let it go. That's entirely possible too, especially with the difficulty. It's a bit different, I want to have a look. But I think it might rob us with the amount of missions we're doing. Actually, how much time until the research is done? 20 days. So it's possible we might not make it in this stream. Depending on how many more missions we have to do, especially with more blooms. Which in all honesty, I've been handling it incredibly well. Oh, and that was a bloom that just triggered, so we'll have to go deal with that too. Just a wee little bit. Let's find out what this is. I am intrigued. I could in theory just let them go and then just build up for the final missions. Start the ritual of destruction. Our Inquisitor must survive. And win the mission without crafted weapons. Or master crafted weapons. That is fine. So let's bring out our best and hope we don't mess up like we did before. Storm, you are back in. You got the gear and equipment you need. Oh, actually, I thought I switched you. Damn it, fix that. There we go, you got Stoic. Get your armor. You'll keep your regular Stormbolter for obvious reasons. And you have Judgment's Refuge. And outside of desperately needing to improve your war gear, you are all set to go. Oh wait, I gotta get rid of your Stormbolter because I thought you just had a generic one. Alright, there you go, that's done. Next, Eschios. It's kind of funny how the Storm Shield's considered a ranged weapon, but we'll go with it. We will go with it, I'm not going to complain that much. 2 level 9s, Riftfane, you are in without a doubt. Thankfully you got yourself a decent weapon for getting the melee, as opposed to being reliant on range. And with that said, is there any... I do honestly wonder if replacing the Apothecary and Servo Skull might be a good idea. Because I definitely want to keep the Medicaid even... yeah, because it purifies, that's a big deal. Let's at least see if this is worth it. And I'll just heal normally. Or at least buff up normally, rather. Guerrerian, are you the fourth I want for this? Do I have alternatives?
Flomar.
I think we take Dalmar for a little bit of range power, since he doesn't really rely on war gear or mastercrafted weaponry for his damage potential. Even though I haven't used them all that much too. Really good to get good use out of them. And you have a regular Stormbolter. With that said, let's increase your focus for better chance at pinning. If only a slight bit. Actually, what about your armor? I don't think I equipped your armor proper, did I? Because Guerrerian, Yeah, focus actually be pretty good for the pinning too. What's the tier 2? Just armor. Armor and health. 4 strikes. Extra focus, this seems better for you. Now I don't even have to 4 strike, I think, for the guaranteed pin. Ooh, and price of power. Ooh, this could be really useful. That encourages a lot of... well, it doesn't synergize very well, I guess, with the pinning of the weapon, unless I can find a better melee weapon for him. Because that's a bit redundant since the 4 strike already basically makes it a guaranteed pin. Yeah, pinning chance there. Can I find something better? Not quite. So we'll stick with Solaris in that case. 2 Terminators, two badasses of Grey Knights in Storm and Estrios, and I am eager to really get the most out of Rifane, if we are lucky enough to get another level with him. And hopefully, we don't suffer serious enough injuries, but I could mess up again. Or in the case of the last mission, the game could try and screw me over. Which the game is prone to do every now and then, I can't tell you why. It does weird things to try and throw a curveball. Otherwise, let's see what this new mission entails. At least this is important to know for when I do the legendary difficulty later on.
Something calls beyond Ektar. The gates of chaos open. The future unravels. Humanity in ruins.
Inquisitor Fakir, you are an agent of the Ordo Malleus. Chaos cannot tempt you.
No! No, it will not. I am the instrument of the Emperor's will. I will wreck the vile edifice with my bare hands if I must.
That is well spoken.
Yes, Commander.
Now, how far do we have to go? Quite a ways. Alright, so it's a nice singular path as opposed to that awkward pathway we had to go through. And we got dramatic music because clearly this is very dramatic.
Yes, Commander.
And this is supposed... That scares me a little bit with the fact that it moves. Oh, Servo Skull, and it is a limit range too.
Yes, sir.
I worry a little bit it might unintentionally activate them.
I am here to serve. As ordered.
Alright, Estrios, you go. Dalmar, where can you go?
Yes, Commander.
Probably should have moved these two first, because that did slow me down a little bit. Still nothing. Alright, Rifane, move on up. Nothing yet.
What? I must.
I'm sure our Nurgle Demon Prince, which I don't even remember his name to show how little I think of him, is probably relieved of his reprieve right now.
On my way.
But that just means the Inquisitor's gonna come back tenfold and make his life agony. And we didn't actually see anything, surprisingly. Warp Rift opens? Oh, interesting. I'm curious what this exactly entails. Now, who exactly could go up there? I don't want to burn all that movement on Estrios if I can help it.
This better be worth it.
Because the Inquisitor doesn't care about the seeds, which is kind of ironic since she's the one that insists we get these seeds for her.
Advancing.
Can't make up her mind, that one.
It will be done.
Alright, let's get ready to plow right through them. And it's gonna be glorious.
On my way. What is your will?
Sadly, cannot defend or do anything I would like. Which in all honesty probably should mean I should defend right now. In case they get a strike on me. With a very slim chance I actually get to bull rush them. And Overwatch is not helpful here, sadly.
Waiting for targets.
Any more seeds? No, that's just the explosive canister of some kind. Alright, Rao, get yourself ready.
Affirmative.
We're gonna slaughter this group immediately if I can. I don't know where exactly the Inquisitor can go, since I do want to minimize her risk of injury. Unless I want to teleport, is that a good idea? Or efficient use of her action points at least. And sadly cannot overwatch or anything like that, but that should not be a big deal. Should not.
I sense the enemy approaches.
Oh, scary. So friggin' scary. They're already dead, they don't realize it. Or at least they're gonna be sent back to the warp just as quickly as they got here. Sadly, the Inquisitor could immediately kill one of them, which would be fun. Because she has to already be in range. For that to matter, what is the resist? Actually, I should check their buffs. No resistance. Warp speed actually would be a good idea for her.
Your orders?
Is that a little excessive, though, I wonder? Well, actually, this is a good use for it, I think. Because, yeah, it's already gonna surge. Oh, yeah, I have to run over there and buff. How many action points will that take, though? Since I don't have the Servo Skull to use this proper.
I am restored.
Now let's see what the hell this does. Oh, do I actually have to see the location? Well, this makes it not really worth it, does it now? I honestly question if this is worth it for a tier 3. Since apparently I can't put it in the fog of war. That's annoying. Hardly worth it. Okay, good.
I was already planning that.
So let's banish you. Might as well.
Foul servants of the plague god.
So we can keep
Go back
moving
to your
forward.
master. Return to your foul master.
And you have party chances, so we want to kill you. Which means 1 willpower spent to make sure of that. Anytime now, Storm. I know you want to show off. There you go. Is that enough? I need another 4 strike. And that did not end the turn, apparently.
Advancing.
Interestingly. Or at least reset the turn.
Steady and surely we hunt them.
Alright. Rift Fane, move on up. Dalmar, move it.
As ordered.
Alright, Surge, that's fine. Interesting, so meleeing will be a bit of a problem. Unless Estrios does all that work. Do I actually want to stay around? I can't even see the rift, so I don't even think it's worth my time.
Yes, Commander?
I should send someone over. Especially if there's a way to knock him off the ledge. Even though it's not going to instantly kill him. Oh yeah, there is a pod here, let's keep that in mind. So splitting up to deal with this group is not really a good idea. But yeah, let's see. You can easily warp speed, that will be good use of your action point.
Strike swiftly, brother.
And you can still advance forward for me.
Gratitude.
And extra action point for a bonus. Actually, Estrio should go first so we see what we're up against. Is that 2 Hellbrutes? At first I thought that was 2 Hellbrutes.
We are the swords of justice.
Can initiate the ritual, or Inquisitor initiates the ritual. Once begun, she will be occupied and unable to move. Are you demonic? I'm curious, is there a way to tell if you're a demonic creature or not? Nope, just mechanical. Even warp speed, he's 1 space off for a double hit. Oh well, that's not gonna stop us from going all out, right? Bleed is not really worth it. If I have my way, he's gonna be dead before his turn ends. Extra action point? No action point. Do want to be careful being too clumped up.
Yes, Commander.
Since there are a lot of seeds here to be annoying. I can buff, but does a little good here. Alright. Time for Storm to make his grand debut.
Yes, Commander. At your service.
Let's see, you could teleport easily enough. Get you 2 hits in. Hopefully kill it. And call it a day. So close to killing it with the hammer hands. I really want to save hammer hands to start killing these blooms. But I need to get a critical hit if I want the action point regardless. Actually, let's see what Dalmar can do. Never mind the Inquisitor. Because these things don't really care about cover, so I can really just shoot at him. And let's not forget about covering fire. I should have done that. Dang it. I messed up with Rifane because of that. I can hit you with knowledge. Is that a good choice? Not. Yeah, hit you with knowledge. Unless it's actually that less damage. Deal 4, deal 5. Yeah, this is better. Now, can we get one more support fire shot?
What is your will?
Oh, Dalmar can get something.
As ordered.
That might be the best I could ask for. Oop, wrong button. And sadly can't kill you is Smite the better choice. And it still triggers support fire. Good to know. Although, gotta be mindful. Estrios is about to take an explosion, which is why I need to kill these things off to minimize the risk to them.
Your end is near.
Now, critical hit immediately kills. Wait, oh, they all explode. I forgot about that. Well, that makes it awkward.
Advancing.
Oh, that was supposed to be a melee attack. Stupid me. Okay. So, let's explode it. Yeah, they took a little bit of hits. As long as it's light hit, they'll still recover fine. Sadly, there's 2 of them, though.
Enemy reinforcements.
Okay, another Hell Brute. Gotta be mindful he doesn't care about the turn-long shot anymore. And somehow Estrios did not take any damage. I'm really inclined to just hammer hands, hopefully get the action point, and then just shield up for the hit to come. Actually, what's the range on this thing? It's blast. Range 14. I don't even know if it can reach me at that range or not.
Your command. Unleash me.
So I do need to heal up some. You are weakened, alas. Less melee damage.
Yes,
Yeah, you
sir.
actually took a little bit of damage. We'll need to heal you up. Try and avoid you getting wounded. And you're no longer weakened. Let's keep that in mind.
Restored, brother.
Probably not all that helpful, but... Oh, I have support fire. Can I use that anyway here? Not very helpful, but a good way to avoid some of the splash.
Destroy. Foe wounded.
Alright, one more time. I should have warp charged that. At least they hurt themselves too.
Ammunition depleted.
As a bit of a bonus. Now where is the ritual site that we need to make? I don't see a location.
What is it?
Oh, she has to go right there. Which sadly she cannot do this turn.
If you insist.
Oh, she's hobbled. That's a lot of the reason why. I should have teleported, but we need to clear out this mess.
Got one.
Yay, congrats.
Here.
So I can critically hit and immediately kill you. That is worthwhile, so let's mitigate some of this damage.
The Emperor protects.
Actually, let me move a little bit over here to help a little bit there.
Emperor, guide my hand.
Oh, I thought you would die. So I guess we're just doing this the old-fashioned way then. Can we get a critical hit? Because we're gonna need one to get the kill, are we? Nope, we're fine. And yeah, that is gonna blast us. I gotta be mindful, so... Storm will take a little bit of a hit.
At once.
Another crit. Do we get an extra action point? Sadly, no. So tempted, but the brute needs to be dealt with. And this is a good way to tie him up. Alright, go and do your thing there. Tie the beast back. Ah, no critical hit either.
Strike true.
Now let's try to encourage it not to hit the Inquisitor, if we're able to. And sadly that does... Okay, 3 points of damage isn't bad. We'll go with it. And then we just shoot you down for next turn. Okay, it looks like Estrios took the hit perfectly fine. Oh, this is where he charges anyone. Charges anyone that shoots him or hits him in range. Alright, +2 damage. Let's make it so he doesn't live. Another portal, that's fine.
I'm busy.
Alright, so let's shoot this down a bit. And see about finishing it off. I need to get a little bit closer for slightly more damage though.
Taking position.
Actually, the force strike's not really helpful, is it? Unless that would have gave me... Unless I could have got the melee attack in without an extra action point. Good, yeah, support... Actually, can I support fire? That's a big factor here.
Storm.
Nope, he can't. Alright, so that is important to note here.
I am here to serve.
Alright, Storm, you just swipe it first and just to make sure this thing dies. And then you get yourself ready for whatever comes up here. Oh, you have no ammo, so just shield up in case.
Unleash me.
Alright, you're dead. Goodbye.
Firing on target. Enemy down.
Inquisitor, you know what to do.
As instruct. Knights! Once I begin the ritual, you must keep the demon force at bay. If I fall, then all is lost.
Now, might as well heal just as a precaution. Oh, I can't even reach. Never mind. What I'm tempted to do is just get his attention. Sadly, I can't do that, it seems. Because the problem is... Ooh, there's a good chance I can get extra action point. Yeah, what I'm worried about is he explodes. Another explosion is just what we need, right? Although it doesn't help, I'm kind of forced to get grabbed by him regardless, aren't I? And I don't have the willpower for any kind of buff, except endurance. Which might prompt an extra action point if I'm lucky.
Are meaningless. I must refocus, Commander.
Alright, so just in case, maybe mitigate the damage. I really would like... I seriously doubt I'm gonna get my action point back to just move away, am I? But let's at least shred and damage some of his armor then. Although it's gonna survive, I'm just realizing. I was thinking maybe I could kill this thing this turn, but that's not true. We can stun it heavily though. Disable the arm, please. And yeah, just as I thought, that ended his entire turn. I don't know if we can execute you, but I am inclined to find out. Can we execute a Hellbrute? Yes, we can. This is a good solution to my problem.
Executed. Moving
Everybody out. And Riftvein just barely makes it out. Although sadly there's not much we could do with the extra willpower, but
Taking position.
we'll see if anything else gets prompted to come in. And best of all, you can reload, so you're all set for support fire now. And I'm not too worried about her. It's not like she needs time to recover.
I sense the enemy
Run
Oh.
them down.
Oh, I could always use a break after that fighting with Hellbrutes. Especially with them clumped up nicely as they are. Now, I am honestly curious, how long would it take for this ritual? 6 turns, okay, so we're gonna be here a while. Alright, Dalmar.
Orders?
Time for you to showcase your ultimate ability. What does the Warp Surge do? Ignores cover, what does it do? Disables ranged. Oh, I'm mechanical, so that's fine. Now they're all primed for death, pretty much. Over Area 1. Although that's not really helpful.
Yes, Commander.
And I want you lost your warp speed buff. So let's fix that.
Riftvein.
Oh yeah, I can't. Because I'm burning through willpower like a madman. And sadly, just not enough movement to make it through there. So next up, Riftvein, you prepare for the second group. And I'm only going to get one swipe, it looks like. Which makes me wonder if it's just better to shoot them. Since support fire will do 5, and then smite will kill this one.
My wrath. The enemy is wounded.
Yeah, I am curious if support fire will still work here. Oh, you know what I should have done? Is shot the explosives.
Empty.
That would have worked out a lot better here.
I am his will. I am
Sadly, didn't knock him off the ledge.
I will defile your corpse.
Yeah, and sadly, that was just enough there that he doesn't get his extra attacks in. Try as I might. Where does Estrios get to do, though? Sadly, not quite in reach.
standing ready.
So I gotta hope for some decent critical hits then. It seems like.
Your end is
So that way I can get some willpowers. Or get some extra action points. Now, is that our willpower? Nope. Well, willpower, just not an extra action point, though.
Estrius, I am here to serve.
So I guess Estrius should go over here in preparation.
At once.
How is her health? Does she need healing? Since, upon the realization it's going to take 7 turns.
pathetic.
That should not be a problem. We're just going to have to heal Storm finally. Only 2, so that's good. Alright, what's the surge? Okay, only mutations. More armor's annoying. And you get more armor. Boo. So you're going to be annoying. We got explosives there to at least use. Now, how much health you have? 6 with 2 armor.
Is your will?
And I would like to heal Storm a bit. Which in fact, support fire is useful here too. So that way frees up Storm a little bit to respawn to the other portal. Can I actually shoot him from here though?
My wrath is restored, brother.
I have no ammo. So that answers that question.
Yes, Commander.
And that triggers support fire, which I'm fine with. Oh, I was led to believe it would. Oh, dang it, have to reload. Alright, I guess Storm's not freeing up his action points then.
Your orders?
Alright. Yeah, it's better just teleport. I'm burning another willpower, but I'll gain it back in a moment once he's dead.
The warp resists my will.
And hopefully I can get the critical hit. There. That answers that question. Extra action point, perfect.
Yes.
Now finish him off.
Show to the unworthy.
And then we make our way over to our next opponent. So Rift Vane, Storm, and Dalmar are going to deal with them. That just leaves Estros for down here, I'm just realizing, but he has the health for it. He has the armor, he has the means. And he has the resistance too, for what, if that even matters. Alright, so knock him back. Knock him off the friggin' ledge. We have 1 action point left. That Sally will... I don't think we'll knock him off the ledge. As much as I would like to. The smart choice would be just to shield up then. And hope they just can't randomly hit the Inquisitor behind the gate. So regenerate and heal. Extra health. And broke 2 of my armor, which is fine, because that was a temporary buff. Okay, maybe that did kill him after all. I got my value out of that. Eh. Annoying, but he's still good. And what do we have here?
I sense the enemy
More of the same. Our Warp Rift, not concerned. Just gotta keep them contained. And yeah, you only do 5 damage to your Overwatch, right? Yeah, you only do 5 damage, so I should be safe. But he is gonna do 6 damage, apparently. And he is draining. How come I don't see my health bar now?
Your command. What is your will? Your command?
There, that's more like it. Does drain my willpower, I guess. Only 1 downside there. Actually, it'd be better to knock him this way. Ooh, critical hit, thank you. Armor pierce, that would have been nice for the one shot. But it doesn't matter since I would need a second critical hit, which would probably kill him anyway. One more time. Oh, it destroyed the seed I could have gotten. Wait, he survived? Ah. I was not expecting him to survive that hit. Oh well. Goodbye.
Glory to Zyphos!
Now just advance forward and get ready for your next opponent. And maybe Dalmar might join you?
Your orders?
They can't heal her apparently. Which is fine.
I am here to serve.
I'll make it work somehow.
Yes, Commander.
Don't think I need a force strike. Yes, I need to build up some more willpower anyway. I didn't even need to disable his weapon. I could just parry that all day. And that kills him, nice. Sadly, no extra action point. Now I do. And we'll save Hammer Hands for later. I have support fire.
Is your will?
Yeah, let's see if we can kill him now. I have support fire.
Your command.
Can I get away with not having to use any abilities? Probably not. Ooh, got the critical hit at least. Destroy Stream of Corruption so he can't damage us. Although, if Riftfang can get a critical hit, that'll help a lot, but actually, he's just gonna shoot, isn't he? Ooh, there's my savior. Never mind, gotta reload friggin' again. It's still worth it for the one support fire shot. So he might survive then, even with all that. Unless I get a critical hit.
I strike true.
Critical hit, sadly, is not enough to kill him. Unless, what else can I do? Actually, if I weaken him enough... Well, he's actually pinned in there. He actually can't get out, so is there a way I could disable any attacks he might do?
Guide my hand.
Yeah, just weaken him, see if that helps.
I must meditate.
Oh yeah, we have Dalmar, who saves the day because of his global range.
Foe down.
Alright, perfect. And now you make your way down and double team these hell spawns.
Enemy reinforcements.
Okay, more Plague Marines. How many of them can I knock off a ledge is the honest question. Oh, 5 armor, that's annoying. Air portal, that's fine, we could deal with that. If I could just knock him off the ledge, then
At your service.
my problem will get solved really quick.
As ordered.
Critical hit, thank you. Extra action point.
We will rise again.
I can't hit him. But I'm gonna knock you off a ledge. And sadly I cannot knock you off a ledge. Try as I might.
Your orders?
And yeah, with all that armor, can't really do much either. Can this work to my liking, I wonder?
It will be done.
Let's find out. Dang it. Just a little bit in the wrong angle. Although 4 armor, that should be enough to just tank the storm bolter hit anyway. Or at least the bolt gun hit. Sadly, if only... He's in a bad spot to try and knock off the ledge, too. Oh, I still have an action point. What gave you an action point there? I'm pretty certain you don't have anything to do that, right? Huh. Oh well, I'm not gonna complain. Let's take it and finish him off.
You will heal.
Sadly, I cannot reach him, but I can knock him around some
Vengeance.
for some hilarious effect. Ah, again, 1 hit point off. Oh, just disable the ranged weapon. That works too. And then these guys, their job is simple, isn't it?
As you command.
Overwatch and shoot. Oh wait, Rifane, you have ammo now, right? Yes, you do. And can we heal the Inquisitor now? Okay, just want to make sure. Since we have a bit of downtime.
Took you long enough.
You were fine. I didn't have any doubt you were in trouble.
I will hold them here.
Now, Storm, where do you go? How much ammo do you have? None. So I think we saved it up for your reload then.
Out.
That way we can get another 15 points of damage in. Okay, barely felt a thing. Oh, he was supposed to... Oh. Oh, they both survived, I think. Never mind. For some reason I had in my head that third one was...
Reinforcement.
Ooh, you're new. You are certainly new. What are your traits? What do you have to offer? And are they actually something I should be concerned with?
I strike true.
You have a lot of armor, that goes without saying for vehicles, so yeah, figures it was a bloat drone. So when hit by a range attack, it returns fire. I wonder if that works with the... Well, I have to shoot in general for it to work. For support fire to even work is what I'm thinking. So set a blast. Deal 4 damage and armor pierces. That's scary. While moving, this unit is not affected by reaction strikes or hazards. Seems like I was able to shoot him just fine, last I checked. And what else you got? Oh, that's an ability, is it? Target, okay, AoE damage to do 4 damage. That's not scary, I just need armor. And otherwise, it's just a retaliation strike that's annoying. Oh, he has to activate, doesn't he? Which means I should be safe to just shoot him, in that case.
Your command.
Let's find out. Let's find out. And you don't explode last I checked. Riftfang needs to reload, no surprise there.
Ready.
Now. 5 damage. Is that worth it? Because I want you to die, without a doubt.
Destroy.
I'm just wondering if I can still kill the Plague Marine or not. I think 6 damage is enough, is it? Yes, it is.
Fall.
Goodbye, little Plague Drone.
Foe destroyed, Commander.
And then we get 2 more swipes at you. Just because. I felt like including everyone in this slaughter fest. And extra action points so you can make your way northward. So just teleport and be ready. Two more turns. We're almost done.
Yes, Commander.
Sadly, you're still in the terrible spot to actually knock off the ledge, and I'm disappointed by this.
Down.
But I critically hit him anyway.
Slay the darkness.
I really want to knock him off the ledge. I don't think this is going to do it because of the cover. Okay, I stand corrected.
No demon shall avoid its fate. Yes.
Alright, time for what's going to be the final group, I think, to deal with.
That's it. My ritual is near complete.
Heresy approved.
Hold them back just a bit longer, brother knights. Just a bit longer, and we've won.
Shouldn't be an issue at all. Sadly, Estros is nowhere nearby. And I could care less about you. How do I best want to slaughter? Because I get the AoE ability, that's a great way to start. And oh yeah, that disables range, we don't care. Now, next thing I'm thinking, support fire. So 5 damage might as well, because we got a lot of hit points to get through. Huh?
What is your will?
You did not support fire there, and I'm disappointed by that. Why you no support fire? Do you not like murdering every heretic and demon that comes your way there, Storm? Are you starting to get bored of being just that much of a badass? Well, we'll have to relocate you and see if this does anything. I can easily parry, I'm not too concerned. I'm just considering this guy dead, but he might actually survive. Well, Riftfang can help out, so it doesn't honestly matter what I target, with that said. No action points, sadly.
Yes, Commander.
So Smite, for some reason, did not trigger support fire. So before I even attempt that, let's at least get Riftfang and at least use
As ordered.
Storm's charges.
I am
Ideally. Wait, did that just do no damage? Oh, he's immune to reactions, isn't he? Takes no damage from autos. Okay, that makes more sense. We can break through the rest of his armor, that's fine. I should have tried stunning him in that case with the amount of critical hits I'm getting. This would have been a better choice. Actually, let's just smite him. That'll work fine. That's not enough to kill him, but the Force Strike can. And if I can get the critical hit, then that just means extra action point. Goodbye. We are done. And Estrios is... I guess he has nothing to do but say hello to our new friends over here.
Advancing.
Alright, shield up and immediately whack one of them off the ledge, if that was at all possible. I would love it if you could pull it off.
It is done, Commander. The Morbus's advance has been halted, at the least for today.
Nice, very nice. We finally got to see what that entailed. It's definitely a difficult mission. Again, the problem though, the concern I have is of course trying to avoid having my knights get wounded for the final mission to come. Since I want them all ready for when we delve into the garden. With that said, Riftvein sadly did not get very many kills, I think. As much as I would like him to get more experience. Titan's Aegis, 3 armor, extra passive slot, I like this a lot. More of a support ability, but I like it a lot. Ooh, crazed and does damage. Interesting. And a lot of critical hit chance, that really is nice for critical hits. I wish I had gotten that tier 3 Blessed Greaves. I thought better of it, but that may have been a mistake. So instead, let's grab those two. And Inquisitor's wounded, Storm is wounded only 9 days though. He should make a recovery before we make it to the next gate. Riftvein, however, might not. And there's no Bloom today. Sadly, we missed out on this. I think we have to go over here now. In preparation for that gate. Although at the same time, I could just let it go and it wouldn't be a huge issue, I think. Let's just see how far along are we on the research. 15 days, so yeah, it looks like that might be for another session. Warp Storm, that's not a huge issue because I got Jeller Field. Oh. Apparently nothing happened yet. Although we probably are going to have to take these a little more seriously. Actually, what is the reward? Tier 3 armor, 3 knights, and bloom spawns. I'm gonna have to commit to this, I think. I might be able to wait a day or two for Storm to recover at least. I think it's the plan. 60? Oh yeah, select it, go, and how long until you recover, Riftvein? Although, I'm still tempted to honestly take you on this mission still. Yeah, he recovers in 3 days. In all honesty, I could just wait those 3 days if I really want to reduce the risk. I honestly think that might be a better plan since we're so close to maybe ending this campaign off. There. Now I feel better about not having lasting repercussions of doing this. Dalmar, you are unfortunately out for this squad. And that just leaves Storm, Estrios, and Riftvein again. Again, I want to stick to them, especially for Riftvein to try and get some experience, and due to the 3 knights, it's kind of required a little bit more. Now where is it? 25% chance with your equipment. What is the chance of the auto reload? 55% chance. Cannot say no to that whatsoever. That will help alleviate a lot of my problems. With that said, let's get you proper gear now. I don't think we have to worry about critical hits. That's not what I want. There you are, 5 damage and +2 to demonic creatures. Perfect. Although I am not impressed with the Seeker Skull, if I'm completely honest. So let's get back to the Apothecarian, since that's basically unlimited range from what I'm seeing. Wasn't a huge issue not having it, but still. That Seeker Skull was a little underwhelming. Is this worth it? Again, it's a resistance downgrade, which 100% resistance is really nice. Well, I don't have any... Yeah, I'm gonna get 100% resistance regardless. This just gives me extra health, though. Since I do have the endurance buff. We're good to go, let's do this. It certainly feels a lot different not having my stratagems, though. The ability to teleport on them immediately, and then gain extra action points or even guarantee critical hits. And apparently, the Baleful Edict seen worse for wear. This is the first time I've seen those. Sure, we took a little bit of damage, but we're still in good standing. I have maxed out Void Shields, so basically I have the same hit points as I start with. Yet the ship, the Baleful Edict, still seems a little worse for wear for some reason. If I have the Servitors, I might actually recover it just to fit with being able to embark on our last final journey there.
The Astra Militarum are engaged in a protracted campaign below.
The Bloomspawn will have easy access to loose biomatter, consuming it to accelerate their growth.
Then we must bathe every last one in purifying flame.
It's always a shame that we can't have the Astra Militarum in these battles. It's kind of like the save the civilian type of missions in XCOM 2. Only, of course, we don't really care about them dying so much. Maybe what they're defending would be a different story. 2 bloom spawns. I recognize this map layout. So our path seems pretty straightforward, as this is the closest path. Closest area.
As you command.
Move forward. What do we spot?
I sense their presence.
Yeah, that's right on the bloom seed. I'm wondering if we can activate them immediately.
Your orders.
That shows sadly doesn't quite have the mobility to make that happen very well this turn. And I don't know if I want to teleport just yet with Storm. Well, if I do activate him, then we're about to find out. Let's see, do they trigger? We didn't even trigger the bloom seed, that's fine by me.
Moving out.
Alright, guess we're stuck with one turn, not getting into combat. So, I'm curious.
Ready.
Can you actually just jump up there, Storm? No, you can't. You have to go the old-fashioned way. As tempting as it just put you there,
What is your will?
I don't know if that's going to activate him or not. And this should be relatively safe, I think.
Taking position.
I want to believe. Always a tricky mechanic to figure out when I'm actually going to get revealed or not.
Riftbane.
Yeah, where can you go? 2 action points there. Riftbane, without a doubt, is providing support, so I don't really care about him getting in the thick of it, but at the same time I want him to get the experience.
On my way.
And of course, that's what activates it. Ah, well. Is Storm close enough? Is Storm close enough to just go all out? Yeah, without warp speed, which means Estrios can get that then. Alright. Let's start murdering some demons. Critical hit, thank you. Will that be enough for Riftbane to get the kill, I wonder, due to his extra damage to demons? Because if it doesn't, support fire, of course, helps with that problem. But it means that Rift Vane does not get the experience. Okay, perfect. He gets the kill. Can I shoot anything else? Nah. I wish... I'm a little disappointed now I have the Apothecary on Silver Skull, because I would love to come up here, buff Estrios, and if I get the extra action point, I might be able to... Well, this angle probably... it wouldn't let me shoot anyway. I was kind of thinking getting closer, and I don't know how to turn off the Apothecarian Skull as a result of that. Bit of the problem. Oh well, let's give Estros his boon. Get my action point, that's part of the reason why I want that. And we get some support fire shots. So you're easily dead. I gotta be mindful of maybe using Aegis Shield though. You can't get the guaranteed kill. What about Storm? Storm can though.
Face me.
So you do that. And ignores their party chance too, which is kind of important. Can we destroy... Cut off your arm, that would be ideal. Oh, you're the Herald, never mind. I thought you were the one that could parry. So that's fine, Estrios can go all out.
I've claimed a seed.
And we have 2 action points still going. This is more the group that I know and love. Just murder everything and keep getting action points non-stop. Never mind the constant critical hits we keep getting. Especially since I never do check their crit vulnerability to account for that. No action points, sadly. Ooh, I should hammer hands here for the guaranteed kill. Although it's a guaranteed kill if I crit regardless. I have 2 attacks. I'm just wondering, and I can only use hammer hand once, so I'm wondering what I prioritize. Yeah, because I need the hammer hands for the guaranteed kill anyway.
As ordered. Mercy in death.
Now I am going to take a little bit of health damage, so I'm wondering if it's better to just shield up. Because you do 2 points of damage, right? Afflicts 4. So I'm more inclined to maybe let Estrios just tank up and hit... and just take everything then. And then we'll murder him next turn. And they act, so I get a hit on them too. So it helps out a tiny bit. What? Really? Aw, they ignore my armor.
Enemy reinforcements.
That's something I didn't account for. Champion Herald, not all that scary. And that was the only hit I took. Alright, I'm fine with that. Now let me warp speed Storm, because that'll give him extra action points here. Since he doesn't burn the action point to melee. And then we'll see if we can get into the next group, or at least get on them pretty quickly.
Your orders?
Do I hammer hands or no? Well, actually, I can't reach him. Yeah, Estrios kills that no matter what, so let me at least try and get better value out of Storm. 2 damage, yes. What is their crit vulnerability? 10%, so we're looking at 65. 65, so I think it's worth chancing. See if we can get the instant kill here or not.
It will be done.
Yep, there it is.
Justice.
That's what I like to see. One more strike for good measure, and then we'll deal with our friends down below. He just keeps getting more action points. He basically could just run down there and start slicing away. Probably be... Oh my god, he has 2 action points even. Alright. Actually, let's get Riffane these kills again. He needs the experience. And it's a good opportunity for it.
Yes, sir.
So 1 kill there. I don't know if it's enough to kill the other bloom or not.
Ammunition depleted.
Well, that answers that question. Yeah, sadly not enough to kill it. Only reason I would want to melee is for the extra, or to reposition him. Which might still be worth it. Oh, thank you. I forgot he had a 30% chance to critically hit. Alright, just shield up there. You could take the hits easily enough from the 2 of them. If they even get into melee this turn. Because you're going to knock them back if the Herald decides to get in close. And we can shoot them, but it doesn't really amount to much.
Chaos stirs within the shadows.
Okay, pod there. Good to know. Oh, I can't shoot you. Alright. There's no risk of me taking damages there, so just reload. Alright. Up, they're getting closer. The door's at least closed. Sadly he had to go first. I would have liked if the Herald went first. But I think I should take both their hits just fine. 1 or so hit points of damage. Reinforcements, so we're not out of the woods yet.
Your command?
Alright. Estrios is in the thick of it, just as he wants it. You are a priority because... Hammer hands is the way to go, is it? Yep, guaranteed kill.
Your end is near.
God dang it. I thought he was going up.
Be wary, my brothers.
I saw the pathway and I thought he was going up.
Sighted.
Oh, that's why. What would have worked better is if he actually jumped down then.
We are the hammer.
So there's cover here. He did not get an extra action point though. If he gets a critical hit in the action point, that'll help a lot here.
Yes.
Nope, didn't get it.
The foe bleeds. What is your will?
We do have support fire at least. And this is actually quite a big pod too. Dang it. Needs to reload. Alright, let's heal up Estrios. Since that's kind of warranted.
My wrath is restored, brother.
And is there a... Do you have warp speed still? No, you don't. So that might be prudent to increase your damage potential. In fact, can we get an execution? Is that worth it?
Yes, Commander. Your orders?
Is that the right idea? Because I can execute you for an extra action point, but that doesn't amount to too much. Does it? Because it's burning extra willpower too, which I'm getting so much more value out of warp speed than the stun. And if I get there we go. I still need to reload, sadly, so not much I could do about that. But we're in for a fight now, and it's going to be a glorious one at that. Do you have crit vulnerability? I'm going to assume no. He actually negates critical hits decently. That is important to know. So I only got about a 30% chance. I will get to stun him though. Ah, so friggin' close. He might die if I get another critical hit anyway, to be fair. Yeah, he'll probably just die here if I critically hit. And sadly, no extra action point. But we can easily prepare ourselves. And this time we are going to warp charge, so you can avoid damage entirely. Yeah, he's going to be... Okay, he's the annoying one and he couldn't reach me. Aww. Well, that's no fair. Acid spray. I'm immune to hazards, so it still does damage. And again, ignores armor. Yay, finally someone who doesn't get through my damn armor. Alright, shoot away then. I got the armor for it. Alright, I could take one Overwatch hit, more heralds, but that just means I can ignore them for a turn, maybe. If I position myself properly. Now, who do I... Oh wait, you're not weakened? Wait, are you weakened? Aw, his 65% resistance did nothing there. So it's just a question, who's more valuable to cleanse the weaken off of?
Storm.
Because if Storm critically hits, is that denying him a kill? That is quite a noticeable difference. Yeah, minus 2 damage. It's probably because they're armor, to be honest. That on top of that. Alright, so we'll heal up Estrios. That gives me added bonus there. Although we need to do something about him. I do have support fire too, let's keep that in mind. Who can I shoot? Who needs to be shot? Because the Blight Lord should not be scary because I can parry his melee attacks with Storm. So I just gotta clear out the rest of the fodder. And that's not enough to kill him unless I get a lucky critical hit.
Command.
Or guarantee a critical hit, that's another alternative. Where
Your command.
can Riffang go? He's the only one he can shoot. Until I move forward. Which sadly doesn't really help much.
At your service.
And he is in Overwatch, so let's keep that in mind. And that immediately ends the turn. Gotta make note of that. And I think I'll try for that stun if I'm lucky enough.
Vengeance.
Beautiful.
Coward.
So this will stun him and then we can... Ooh, if I quickly hit, he's gonna die. The one time I wish I don't kill him so badly, huh? But here's our execute. Goodbye. Now, who is next?
Your orders?
I think we just deal with you, because that will kill you outright. Although I do worry that Storm doesn't have enough movement now to reach the other 2 Plague Marines.
Foe destroyed, Commander. What is your will?
Speaking of which, Storm has 4 friggin' action points right now. I think Storm is fine. Now, this is the damage I'm talking about. Guarantee critical hit, please.
Bloom seed excised.
And now I kind of don't want to knock you over this way because it means it's easier for the heralds to come to me. But at the same time, Storm burns an extra action point. I'd rather he not burn. Alright, so knock him over. Bathed in the acid of your godfather, or your father Nurgle. Alright. Hammer hands or no, I got plenty of willpower here, and would that actually kill him? Not really worth it, unless I want to seed that badly. Which I get to seed anyway.
Bloom seed excised.
One more time. Ooh, extra action points still going. Although I don't think I...
Unleash me.
Okay, perfect. Riffang gets to join in too.
Acquired.
Goodbye.
Reload required.
Yes, Commander.
So I can parry 2 of their attacks, but... Is that really a good idea just get in the middle of all of them with 4 action points? Is that a good idea? I guess I'm gonna do it anyway. We'll find out.
My hand.
Disable melee attacks can be useful, since I have another one to prioritize anyway. And an extra action point. He's still going! Storm cannot be stopped even with this damn weakening. He is just unkillable. And I'm hoping that denies them the retaliation attack. That's what I'm thinking here. Since I still have 3 action points to kill one of them. And hopefully I can kill 1 and 2 and then just shield up. He's still going! He's still dismembering their arms. Eventually you're gonna kill one of these. Eventually you're gonna kill one of them, trust me. And just to make sure you get the Aegis shield, let's gonna do it anyway.
So to the unworthy. Lords enhance.
Just in case they can still melee you.
At once.
Well, that was an effective turn. He could have literally dismembered all 4 of them. But they would still swipe at him, to be fair. And that was the one parry I cared about. Ooh, they can do it twice. Oh my god. Did he just seriously party 3 times? Was that from his sword? Good thing I Aegis shield. That was something to behold, wasn't it? No. Well, that's not all annoying. It's a shame that Storm's immune to hazards. And Estros can get 100% resistance if it's worth it. Out of ammo, so let's fix that.
Armed and ready.
Alright, Ripfang, how much can you kill them?
Storm.
Sadly, not enough. Critical hit there.
You have been judged.
Sadly, can't kill you without a critical hit, so
Fall.
didn't really matter.
No demon shall avoid its fate.
And sadly, this time, no extra actions. Okay, there we go. Now we might get it. And now all 4 of them are dismembered. We just let him kind of suffer a little bit of terror for what was to come.
What is your will?
I have 2 shots. Can I kill you? Ah, dang it. So much for getting Ripfang the experience.
Taking position.
Alright, let's move on forward then. We have a ways to go after that
Advancing.
bit of a detour that we just got. And no pause here, so I should be safe. Famous last words. Now Storm, finish him off. Oh, he may not be able to, not without hammer hands. So let's make sure of that.
Threat eliminated. At once.
And just like that, Storm's already to the front line. Now we have what, 1 more pod left to deal with? Just at the bloom spawn, if I had to guess.
Your command. Moving out. Comms off. Ready for battle.
I did activate him. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to be as open, maybe. But at least now this is Ripfang's time to get in the fray.
Threat identified.
At your service.
Now I think this is a good opportunity to teleport. And get in the thick of it. Or actually I could just spend a turn letting them come to me. Let's be honest. They're not really much of a threat right now. Especially with their melee prowess, let's be fair.
Taking position.
So let's just get ready to fight them all on at once. And that'll give Ripfang, or Storm rather, a chance to recover from his... I was hoping to make that cover. Alas, no. I should be easily out of range of their blast, though. Alright, Estros, you move on forward. We'll see what they do. Okay, buff up all you like. I think I'm ignoring you for now anyway. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. A pod behind me that I never saw. I might actually have to work for this victory now. Even with the handicap of only dealing with 3, or having 3 brothers. Let's see, warp speed is kind of a priority. Can I get multiple attacks in? 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough with warp speed.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, warp speed it up. And let's see if we can get you some kills, dang it. That is kind of my priority.
My focus fails me.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, I can get 2 attacks in because I don't want to trust hitting him due to the parry chance they have. If I don't critically hit him at all, then he basically is going to get stunned and executed.
Down.
There's our critical hit. And it might give him an extra action point. No action point, dang it.
Your orders?
Alright, now go into Rift Vein, get the glory, get the kill, get the execution. Sadly, it wasn't a very flashy execution. So that'll bring him down to 3, and then Rift Vein can get the kill. Or 2 in this case.
I must refocus, Commander.
One more time.
You have been judged.
And do you need to reload? No, you don't. But you sadly can't shoot anyone.
Standing ready.
And sadly I'm going to activate this pod on my if I go up here. That's a little unfortunate. How do I want to go about doing this? I could still do a ridiculous amount of damage. This is just not the situation I was expecting. Alright, another dismemberment. Or another weapon loss. Another arm gone.
I've claimed a seed.
Well, that's convenient. Oh, and there was a seed there. Not that seeds are really an issue at this point. Hammer hands or no. Because advancing forward might be a little silly, unnecessary due to this awkward situation.
We slay the darkness.
But I have so many action points to use though, damn it.
At your service.
I would just want to go and murder them more and they won't let me.
It will be done.
How am I going to ruin their day? Alright, let's just... I could teleport somewhere. Is there even something I can kill that's worth teleporting? Not really. Oh, now I activate them. Oh. What the heck are you?
Target acquired.
I guess this is their version of a Berserker Muton, is it? Not that I'm really at risk, I guess. It's a Melior, I should be safe this turn. Oh, you're just a Chaos Spawn. Okay, you're not as scary as I thought you would be. Is this worth getting? It's really a question if you enjoy the XCOM style type of play, because you're going to be constantly under pressure to get things done to manage the sector so that there's not too much corruption. And it's at least a little more, yeah, it's a lot more forgiving because your Space Marines have this resilient trait that allows them to cheat death at least once a mission. And actually in some ways, where's my resilience? And even in some ways, you can actually get rewarded or get buffs because you're burning through your resilience due to augments. I don't think I have anyone here that has like any augmentations, but at a certain point you can enhance your knights even further just because you're letting them get critically wounded. You need a specific structure or building made, I believe, to unlock that. But if character customization, a lot of it's due to the armor itself, I think. which I don't know how much that might limit customization if I'm honest. Because the tier 3 armor, I get all the cosmetics. Every weapon has their nameplate on here. The customization is in the gear itself that you unlock. I don't know how much that's going to hinder your own personal customization once you get the higher tier stuff though. But tier 1, you just look like a generic Grey Knight. Oh, the pauldrons are completely bare. They don't have all this wording and all the other incantations on it. And I believe even the regular, like the weapons are bare. But I don't think you could customize the melee and range weaponry though. For armor, there is a little bit of visual customization. I just haven't paid much attention to it to know how drastic it is. So I worry that the higher tier equipment, although it adds a little bit of visual difference to each one of them, it hinders your own customization as a result though, I feel anyway. Otherwise, let's get Overwatch done. They changed up the combat quite a bit too, whereas you're allowed to freely move forward. And as soon as you activate a pod, then you get all your action points back. You just have to be careful about not getting too far forward with one of your knights though. That would be the caveat if you prematurely activate a group. But we'll see. This is probably going to be my last mission. Ah, dang it, they had to double tap me.
Pain is beneath me.
But this should be easy enough to deal with. Who gets to play with the Chaos Spawn is the honest question. Oh, dang it, you get more armor, don't you? Who gets to play with the Chaos Spawn? Strike an adjacent knight, deal 4 damage, and grabs them. Oh, and they automatically kill the knight? Wow. You are a little more of a threat than I thought you would be. Especially with 50 health. I might want to stay away from you. How far is your leap? Jumping 12 spaces. I don't know how far 12 spaces honestly is. But that might be a good start. Alright. So maybe I try for an execution here. Yes, please. More stuns, more critical hits.
My focus fails me.
Ah, dang it. I'm not going to be able to get the stun I want. Because it burns through too much willpower. Oh well. Found a compromise. We just get another critical hit. Now, is this actually going to let me execute him is what I'm wondering. Because I'd rather execute him. I don't think the game is going to let me execute him though. It's the problem. I very much would like to execute you. Are you going to let me do that? Thank you. Extra action point for everyone.
You have been judged.
Now, who is next? Oh, let's see. I have 2 action points. Sadly, I should just go straight up kill the bloom spawn, shouldn't I? It'll keep me safe from the chaos spawn.
Your command?
Although it will automatically end the mission too if I do that. One wee antsy bitsy little problem with doing that.
Your will?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to move Rick Vane. And who needs heals? Oh, is he still weakened? Oh, he's pinned, so we're gonna have to fix that. Heal him. Get rid of the pin. And now back to where we were before. Don't think I'm gonna get to critical hit. Never mind killing it. Because this might be a mistake if I don't straight up kill it. Since it's gonna get shots on me.
Here.
Alright. You have 4 action points. Enjoy them. Now I'm curious. Sadly, that did not help you at all, did it? But let's at least hammer hands for the guaranteed crit. Yep, kill it immediately. Extra action point, beautiful. Keep on going there, Storm. I guess we're just ending this mission right now. Despite how awkward this mission has been, with repeated pods appear on me. Another action point. He's still going and going and going. It's a shame if only I had Wade with Rift Vein so he can get the experience off this kill.
The enemy is wounded.
Because Storm of them do not need it. Alright. Finish him off. No, I didn't. I have not played Inquisitor Martyr. Although I do need to get back into some kind of Diablo-like type of game, won't I? At some point.
The source of this corruption has been cleansed.
See them fall, brothers.
So I guess the Chaos Spawn gets to live, sadly. We'll play with it another time. With that said though, I am looking forward to getting into Darktide when that's finally released. We'll see how the game is. Although I don't think I'm going to have a group for the purposes of streaming, alas. So it would not make... That would be the only unfortunate thing there. Although I don't know how well it will handle with that said too. I'm probably looking to probably get a new computer upgrade pretty soon. Regardless, what do we got? 3 nights, that's done. Ooh, we got a Grimoire. That helps speed things up a bit. What do we get? 65% resistance. I'm just thinking, who would this be good for? Since I don't want to give this to Storm because he gets the extra mobility. There's the tier 2 plus Grease. I might as well grab that. I should grab this and... Okay, there's the first strike. I thought something was missing when I was looking at the last halberd. Interesting synergy there with execution. 2 action points every time we execute an opponent. That sounds like a lot of fun. And it also causes stun, interestingly. Don't think I need it though. We'll take the armor, see if I can find someone for it, and move on forward. Estrios is wounded. Is it? So close, Rift Vein, so close. I guess Estrios will be recovering a bit. That's enough time though, is it? Oh wait, it's 4 days. Well, we thankfully can still have Estrios in on the mission. He has enough health that he doesn't really care about a flesh wound. But I think I'm going to end it off here since we're so close to the final mission, I believe. Let's see, you were wondering about customization and wondering how that would look with the tier 3 armor. That sadly, come on, making it a little tricky for me to see the pauldrons. Is there a way to... Okay, there is a way to rotate the camera. Okay, there is some customization, I think. It's just the generic looks on it that stay there for the tier 3 stuff. Okay, but I don't know how much customization you want there otherwise. If I'm completely honest. Let's see, heads, no, we don't want we want helmets on. Okay, it's helmet on or helmet off. It doesn't look like there's any other different type of helmets I can have for Terminators. Otherwise, it might not nearly be as much customization as it is for XCOM, but let's see. Well, let's just have a quick look there. How many are there for the pauldrons? Although it helps if I can actually look at them. Not being the most convenient with me. No, I don't want to look at your damn feet. But since we're looking at your feet... Okay, now you want to switch back. How many different options do we have here, at least visually? Okay, 19 for the pauldrons. I don't know what originally Estrios's was, if I'm honest. To keep it on that, and I guess it's 19 for the other side too. Okay, so there is some choices and all that. I don't know about the greaves. What changes there? Oh, you can even do customizations to the lettering. Okay, that's just for the tier. I guess that's unlocked with the tier stuff. Because it just changes all the fonts, all the wording there. And what was I checking the greaves? Okay, greaves can be changed at least to at least have different iconography, if nothing else. Sadly, I don't remember what Estrios's was. I would like to put it back to what it was. But that's it there. Otherwise, we're just about ready for the final mission, which sadly means I don't have enough servitors to recover the hull, do I? Nope, I need 8 servitors. I don't have enough. Stratagems were already locked. I'm not too worried there. Oh, and now I understand why her being wounded is a big deal. That makes more sense. It would hinder my ability to use stratagems as a result, but I couldn't even use stratagems to begin with. And 4 days till our final mission is prepared. I think we're ready to leave it at that then. Since I need to grab some food, and unfortunately that might mean the final mission might be a short one. But, let's see, we have our main crew there. Estrios will be wounded, but he's going to be wounded at a healthy 36 HP. I don't think we're worried for him too much. Not in the slightest. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time for what should be the final mission of this campaign. Have a good night.